Hello guys, TB here. So this is my latest plugin for WordPress. It's a immersive virtual tour. It allows to add equirectangular 360 degrees panoramas images, JPEG, PNG or KTX2. KTX2 it's a format for very large images. For example, we want to use 12K or even bigger images for quality. So this is optional, but it's good that it's here because some GPUs doesn't like JPEG and PNG with large formats. So you can create interactive scenes. For example, this is an apartment. This is how it looks with the floor map. So there is a kitchen, a bathroom, and like an apartment. And when clicking a marker here, you can go, for example, to dining room. The scenes also can be changed from this camera widget. I don't know how to call this, to be honest, but it's a camera position widget, so you can just navigate through the scenes, and also from the table of contents. All of these parts are optional, so you can remove this completely, or this also can be removed completely. As you can see here, for example, there is just one scene, nothing else. So let's get back here. Navigation between scenes can also be done via the markers. For example, I can go back to the access entry like this. I can go to the laundry room like this. The markers can be set anywhere you want. You can add even more if you want to. Let me show you here. So bedroom 1, if I rotate this, you will see there is a marker that goes to the bedroom, one that goes to the kitchen, and one goes to the bedroom. So you can use this camera position widget, this table of content, or the marker. It's your choice, or all three together, like in this demo. It's your choice how to do it. So you can add as many markers as you want. There is let's start with the tooltip marker. So tooltip window marker. So this allows to add a window, and when the marker is hovered, the window appears. You can add any HTML content here. So I added an href, some text, and a YouTube video. But you can add literally anything you want. Doesn't really matter. There is also the navigational markers. Again, here you can add any HTML content. You don't really have to add an image. You can just add text if you want to, but I added some images for fun. In this case, the tooltip window cannot be hovered, so as soon as I leave the marker, the tooltip window just stops. There is also the info marker, which opens an info window. Again, this window can contain any HTML. Like you see here, this is a more detailed info window for the entire project. So see, there are more it's more HTML in there. So yeah, the marker are SVGs, and also the link. I forgot about the link. See, it's opening a new window. What it's also important to note, for the info window, you can also have a tooltip. See, it doesn't have to be just the window. You can also have a tooltip or not. You can just have the button, the marker, I'm sorry. So everything is extremely customizable. There is also a full screen button to go full screen, auto rotate, zoom in, zoom out, a help screen to show the user how this works. I had to center this text, I forgot about this. And also a share window with customizable share options here. So I'll go through all of this stuff in a WordPress version to show you how it works. Everything it's straightforward, is not difficult. Please note that on the free version the markers are not available, so you can use all of this everything except the markers. So just so you know, so that you don't bother using this if you don't want to. You cannot, I think I've said this already, but I will repeat myself if this is the case. You can add as many markers as you want, doesn't matter which type. There are multiple icons. There is the play icon, the link icon, the up, down, left, right, and bottom, and also the info icon. So you have to, you have variety of markers to choose from, and also they have a variation that you can either use them round, circular like here, or you can add a pointer. Like on the circle, you can add a pointer here. I will show you how to do this as well. Now you can embed the virtual tour to any size, as you can see here. It also has mouse wheel support if you want to enable it. I think it's the most complete virtual tour that was built, and I'm not saying this just to sell my stuff. I've done a lot of I don't know the word. I've done a lot of research before I started this and try to do and to add stuff that other virtual tools are missing. So this is a complete solution, and I really hope you enjoy this. Okay, so let's go straight to WordPress. After installing the plugin, which is done on any other plugin, just add the plugin, all the stuff. Don't mind this part, it's from my team, and I can remove it, I don't know why. As soon as I remove it, it's added back. It's not important anyway. So let's delete this. When you go to the Easy Virtual Tool Builder, all you will see is this part. And let's add a new virtual tool. I'll call it apartment. This is just a generic name. You can add an image here just to see visually, to help you see the product, because you can add more. So this is how we add a virtual tool. Let's add another one just to show you this image thing. I'll call it test because we will not use this. I will not add an image here. So this has a generic image, and this as our apartment that we'll build. So they are also sortable if you want to change their position. Okay, so let's go straight to the virtual tour settings. So I'll go quickly to these settings and then move to the scenes. So the general settings allows you to change the display tab, responsive, and lightbox, and after parent. They are explained here. Also change the size of the viewer. For example, see, this is bigger, this is smaller. So here is where it's done with the maximum width and maximum height. Keep in mind that this is constrained by your team. So if your team has a really small layout, it doesn't matter if you add here I don't know, 500 pixels, because the view will not go outside of its bounds. There are also other issues, other important things here. You can add the poster source if you want to, so that you don't have a blank preloader when the tour loads. This is for the lightbox. I'll not go through everything because it's a waste of time. Everything is self-explanatory. This part, it's customizing the preloader. So the bar that you see here, you can change the text. Let's set it to loading apartment B001. You can also, there are a lot of other settings for the preloader, like the color theme and other stuff. You can look into it. Now the info window is this part. If you want to show content for the info window like this one, here is where you'll add the content. Let's go to the documentation quickly. Let's see if I have something for the info window. So info window, I don't have anything set up, but I will show you how this works. So this is the info window. You can add here the HTML content, also customize the color theme, other stuff. The help window, it's this one. You can also customize this if you want to. Then the controller, it's for the buttons here, all these buttons. You can just add and remove buttons by just delete them. For example, if you want just the full screen, only leave the full screen. And these are the tooltip buttons. What I mean by that is when you hover it, you will see the tooltips for the buttons. Just delete it. This is as simple as it is. Okay. If you lost the buttons, I think I will add them here as a template. But if you lose after you save, you lose the buttons. What you can do, let's update it. For example, what you can do is to create a new tour. just add it a generic name, and go here and where is it, controller, and just copy and paste them. But I'll add them in the where is it? I will add them here. You can also get in front. Okay, anyway, I will find a way, a better way for this. Let's get them from the documentation. In the controller. So this is the JavaScript documentation. Here they are, all of them. Where is it? And the tooltips, which are not all of them. Okay, I've added them back. Let me quickly add them to the plugin just to. Okay, so I've added this in the description, so we can just copy and paste them just in case you remove this, and it's easier to configure like this. Okay, so these are the buttons. Now the orbital controls, it's related to the rotation. You can customize here like the zoom ranges, pan ranges, rotation. There are a lot of things here, you can look into it. The markers, are the general settings for the marker, like the intro type and also the offset. So this is a general stuff for the markers. You can look into this part, and also here you can enable or disable this part, this camera position widget. It's called show camera position select menu. So this one, if you want to hide it, you can do it here. The floor map, of course, it's this part. If you want to use a floor map, just I need to put this first. If you want to use the floor map, just add it from the library. I'll just add it because we will use it. You have the floor map, you can change the background, add the color stuff here, like the markers, and it's self-explanatory. Again, I cannot go through all of these settings because there is no point to it. Everything is explained. We just need to understand the section, and then if you want to change something, just look into these settings, like for example the colors, and it's done. The marker manager, this should not be here. I will delete it. I don't know why this is here. Okay, let's ignore that. So this is the share. Okay guys, I've removed that. There was no need for it. Okay, so let's get to the share. The same idea here. So same idea here. If you want to, for example, just have these three platform, just delete the text. If you want to place everything back, just copy it and paste it from here. Okay, the table of content, it's this part. In this section you can customize the let's call it this 001, and also there are a lot of other settings here. You can go into them, like the colors and other stuff. It's not important. And now let's go to the scenes. The scenes are the actual this part, the images. So let's go straight to it and add new scene. Let's start with the kitchen. No, access entry. Let me check something here. Yeah, so access entry. So this is the name. The name will be displayed here in this part, or in this part, or in this part here. So this is the name part. The scene image, let's add. I already added the image in the library, media library. Let's select this one, access entry. Now in my team here, the images were scaled down, so you need to be sure that you actually add the original version that you add to WordPress. Okay, for this demo it's okay. There is no need to play with this part. It's okay. Now on mobile, in this demo here, I'm using 8K textures images for the scenes. But for the media, for the mobile version for phones, we need to add a smaller version. So if you use AK images for desktop, you cannot use the same images for mobile. They're just too big. The mobile will crash. So if you are using images up to 4K, you don't need to use this part. If you do, you need to add from the library. If you don't add the mobile from the mobile version, it will use this scene image for both desktop and mobile, just to let you know. Now we have the access entry. Let's set the camera position. So this is by default, this is what you see, but you can drag it and even zoom it with the mouse wheel, and after you let go, you see camera position set. So let's start in this position. Okay, and now for the floor map, I think we added the floor map there. No, it's not there. Let's see what's happening here. Let's update. Okay, so I've added, I think I didn't save the update the preset. I've added back the floor map. Where is it? See, have it from the library. Let's add it again. Okay, floor map, update. And now in the scenes, now if you need to set the marker in the floor map. So what I mean by that, you see here that each scene has its own marker in the floor map. So right now we are in the kitchen, then this is the laundry room, and etc. So we need to set the position of this pointer here. So let's set floor map marker position. Now the floor map appears, and if you see, by default the marker is set at 0, 0 here on the top left corner. So what we need to do, just click on the floor map where you want to set this marker position. I'll set it here because it's the marker hotspot, because it's the access entry. Okay, we have this as well. You can see the position is set, but it cannot be updated because these are internal numbers. There is no need for that. Okay, so we have a scene, we have the access entry. Let's add the, which one are here? The bedroom. I'll just call it bedroom. I will just add 2 scenes for simplicity, but you can add as many as you want. Now if you remove this scene, all the image, you cannot edit this part below, so it's okay. Actually think we will add the 3 scenes, not 2. For this one, we'll just leave actually let's set the camera position to get this out of the way. So let's set it like this, and the floor map position as well. Now if you don't use here it is, if you don't use a floor map, even when you try to set this the floor map with this button, it will not show the window. It will be pointless. So it is not a must to have a floor map. So which one I have here now? The bathroom, yeah. The bathroom, and let's set the camera position again. Let's set it like this, and let's set the floor map position here. So this is the bathroom when you are now. Okay, so now we have the 3 scenes. You can see that there is this checkbox here. You can select which scene it's showed first. Right now let's leave it to access entry, because it's the one that we care. To add the virtual tour in your page, hover this shortcode text here and just click on it, and the shortcode will be copied to clipboard, and then go to a page or a post or whatever. Even WooCommerce, it works in WooCommerce as well, but I will just use a normal page for simplicity, not like this. Okay, there is here a sample page. I already made some, is from a test. Just add the shortcode in the page, in the page. If you are using a builder like Elementor or any other builder, you need to do the exact same thing, but add this shortcode in the builder shortcode. Okay, so just paste it, save. And now preview. So we have the our virtual tool builder. Here you can see all the entries, all the scenes that you added with the correct position, and there are also this part here. Again, this can be disabled. I already showed you the settings there. And let's play a bit with this. Let's change the scene not to start on the access entry, but in the bedroom. I think I set it to bathroom. I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. I'm really tired and my breathing is not right after COVID. Okie dokie, so we are in the bedroom. See, everything works fine. The floor map also works as expected. So we are here. You can also navigate from here if you want to. Okay, so now let's go to the markers. This is the part that it's more difficult to understand. Let's edit the bedroom, for example. Let's add a marker. Now we need to add the marker name. I'll just call it we'll start with the link. This marker will open a new page. You can add a class name if you want to, so that you can customize its appearance, but there is no need for that the way I've set it up. Let's set the marker position. So this will be a link. Just click here, left click. See, marker position set. We have the position of the markers. It will go to no scene. So if you select any of these scenes here, when the marker is clicked, it will navigate to that scene, but we'll keep it like that for now. Let's select the type. I will set it to link pointer. I want to set no animation to it. I will keep actually let's change the colors a bit for this one to show how it looks. Marker border normal color. Let's set it to something. This will look really bad. I just want to show you the changes here. So everything that it's white, we'll set it to green. And everything that has this color, we'll set it to, I don't know, something even worse. I'm really bad at choosing these colors. Okay, and here we need to set the marker link. Since this will open a new page, let's set it to my website. It's a good idea to add also the protocol. And this is the marker target. In this case it's blank. Now when the marker is hovered, as I showed you, you can have these tooltips. In this case I will just set I am a link, and also change the tooltip window maximum width something more smaller, like 200 pixels. This is responsive, but this represents the maximum width. We will not set anything for the info window content. We'll just leave it like this. We have the marker here. You can edit if you want to. Okay, now update, and if you go here, we have our link. Like I told you, it looks really bad. Let's get back to it a bit here, and let's change its scale. We can make it bigger. Now it will be 3 times bigger, and also this should be smaller, like I don't know, 117 pixels. Let's see how it looks. Now the marker, it's much bigger, and when this window I am a link, and when click it will open my page, but still the image size, the tooltip size is not good. Let's see what's happening here. Stop pattern 140. Let's see. Okay, it was working, but I've set the wrong number, so let's try to now a bit bigger. It's 17 pixels. I think no 100, 120 pixels. There is a need for a bit of trial and error here, but in the end it will look fine. Okay, say now it's almost there. That's, oh god, I don't like when things doesn't look right. 110, I think this is okay. Yeah, sorry, but I think the mic was further away from my head, but now it's okay. It's almost perfect. You understand the concept. So we have a link. Let's add another one, like not info, just tooltip window. I'll just call it tooltip. It's enough. Okay, we'll set the marker icon to play. I think play, it's okay. Pixel play pointer. No animations. We'll need to increase the scale a bit because it's too small. No link here. We'll open no link. We'll open no scene. And here we can add some HTML content. Let's go to the document, the JavaScript documentation, because I have some markup there. I just can copy and paste. Marker info window, marker tooltip window. So let's just I have this. I want to add this YouTube stuff. You can add anything you want, but just it's for simplicity. I'll just copy and paste here. Now make sure you add it to the code, because this is a div, and at the bottom let's add the p tag. I am tip window. Sorry. So we have this one now. It will not show the YouTube video here, but it will show it in the front version. For the info content, we'll leave it the same blank. Now you see we have the tooltip and the link. Okay, now if I refresh this, I think I forgot to set its position. Yeah, I forgot about that one. It's important. So for the link, let's set marker position, and let's set it to, actually no, the link it's fine. I'm sorry, the other one, the tooltip. Yeah, it's at 0. Okay, where should you put this? I don't know, here. Okay, and now if I refresh this, we should have the marker there, but it's not. I think I have not updated the page. This is why it's happening. So now you see we have now a YouTube video and a marker. Also the markers can go outside of its I guess window viewport, so it doesn't really matter where you put it, it will always look perfect. See, so this is the info window, the tooltip version. This version also can be hovered, and you can keep the mouse over the tooltip window until you go with the mouse outside it. This one the same, but I'll show you the other one and you'll see what I mean with this. Okay, let's get back here and let's add now the info one, the info window marker. Add marker, info window. Let's set its position so that I don't have issues here. Let's set it to here, for example. So we have the position. Let's change the pointer to plus link info pointer. It's okay. Let's set the scale to 2. I will not change the colors. I will not set any link. I will also not add any tooltip content. We can add if you want to, but I'll leave this empty. And here let's just add some text for the content of the info window. I am a info window. Okay. Let's update it properly. Just wait until you see this message just to be sure that it's saved correctly. So we have it here now, only the marker, and when clicked it will show the info window. Now in here you can add anything you want, as I showed you here. You can add any HTML content, any HTML content. You can format it to CSS. It's not difficult. Okay, now I've showed you the markers. Is there anything else? No, so it's the info window, the link, and yeah, I think these are the markers. And now let's play with the navigational markers. Let's add a marker that goes to access entry and another one that goes to the bathroom. Okay. I'll call it go to access entry. Let's set a position for it. I'll just add it here. Now for the go to scene we need to select the access entry, and I'll set the icon type to right because it's on the right side visually. Let's scale it to 3, and also let's add the animation on the icon here. For the tooltip content, I'll just add some text. Go to access entry, and let's change it to I don't know, 200 pixel. So this is enough. Let's check it to make sure that it's okay. So have it here. You can see go to access entry. Again, this tooltip at the top, you can add anything in it. As you can see here, I've added some images, but you can literally add anything. You have videos, audio, anything you can think of. So I'll just, for simplicity, we'll keep it to text. And when I click on it, it will go to the access entry. And let's add the other one for the, I don't remember which one was it, but I will now, to bathroom. Go to bathroom. Let's set its position again. It will be here somewhere. The scale would make it, for fun, bigger. Will also enable the animation. This again, I don't know, 190 pixels. And go to bathroom. So this is it. This is all that you need to do for this to work. Okay, update it. And now when I rotate this, we should see both of them. Oh, I set the wrong icon. Let's get back to it and go to bathroom, and the icon it's left. Oh, I think you've noticed by now that this is Ajax based, so you don't need to refresh the page every time you the database is updated. So this is a plus. Okay, so now we have go to entry, access entry, and I go to bathroom. I think 3 is the maximum scale. I'm not sure. And let's see. Actually, no, there is no limit, to be honest. I don't know. Let's see. There are too many things here to remember. It's impossible to think at everything. But I think there is no limit. Yeah, no, actually 3 is the limit. Yeah, so I was right. So now let's go to access entry, and this one is going to the bathroom. Actually, in this case, it's more suitable to add an up icon instead of the left one, because it's in front of it. Let's see. Did it save the scale? Why it's not saved? I think it's the limit. It's 3, and it's yeah, it's limited to 3. Either way, 300% bigger, it's more than enough. See, now we have the access entry and the bathroom. And now, if you want to add markers here, you need to do the exact same thing that we did in the bedroom. I will not show you that again because it's a waste of time. What I will show you is how to play a bit with these buttons, to remove them, and for the info window also to add some text. So let's get back here, and let's, for example, let's say you don't want the info window, okay? You don't want this button, and you don't want this one, okay? The help screen. So let's go to the controller and let's remove the info and help. Again, it's important to remember that you need to update the tooltips as well. So we'll remove this, update. Okay. And now the buttons are gone. And also the share, was a weird bug there, what happened? Think where the maximum zoom, yeah. So when you set the scenes here, for example the bedroom, sorry, when you set the camera position, make sure that you scroll a bit as well to set the actual zoom as well, because right now it was too far away. Okay, and now it should be okay. Yeah, everything is in order. And let's go to share now to show you how to remove some buttons from the share. I'll show you how to disable the buttons. Let's say you want only 3 platform here. And now when I refresh, we'll have only 3. See, it's really simple. To remove the table of content, I will show you how to do that. I think I covered everything I wanted to show you here. Now, one other aspect of this, it's how to use the light box. So let's change in actually, yeah, let's change the display type to a lightbox. There is right now we are in responsive mode, which means that if I refresh the window, this will adapt and resize correctly. But I want to open this using the lightbox. So let's set the lightbox mode. The after parent is explained here if you want to use it. Now if I click here and update it, now if I open the page, sorry, if I refresh the page, I see nothing. So let's go to the documentation. Yeah, and let's go to lightbox. It has to be somewhere. Shortcode, preloader, info window. There should be lightbox here. It's in the general settings. Yeah, so I've added this here. So if you want to just go to search for the lightbox and you'll find it here. Now to open it in the lightbox, just copy this for now. Go to this page and add the HTML block. If you use a builder, same idea, add the HTML builder, HTML whatever tag or whatever it's using there. So let's comment this for now. Only leave a button. So this is creating a button, and when it's clicked, you can open the lightbox. But you can do this with anything, basically, like span, for example. Span on click. Let's close it properly. I am open the lightbox with the span. So save it. If I haven't done any mistake, it should work correctly. So we have this one. When clicked, it will open the lightbox. See? and this one is the span, exactly the same thing. So you can add this. This can be opened from any HTML element, literally anything you think of. Okay, and now what I wanted to show you in the how to open it when the page opens. So remember, I commented this here. I will just uncomment it, and now when I refresh it, the lightbox is open automatically, and we can also open it from the button right now in this case. Now in the lightbox section, as I've said, for the maximum width, yeah, we can just play with it here, make it bigger or smaller. What other thing I wanted to show you? Yeah, you can use multiple instances. I'll just replace this to responsive again, and delete this, we don't need it. And if you want to add 2 instances, just copy the shortcode. I will not create another scene because it takes too long. I will just use the same one. Actually, not, let me create a new one. So I have this test here. I will just add the scene quickly, like, I don't know. So we have the bedroom by default. We'll have the access entry. I will not do anything else except set the camera position. Let's give it a name. Okay, so we have this, and let's make this, give it a different dimension. I will set the width, maximum width 400 pixel, and maximum height 800 pixel. I want it to look different. So back to this part, let's add it again, and let's copy this shortcode, add it here, save, and now we should have 2 of them. See? So this one and this one. So this is how we do it. Now it's important to keep in mind that this is using the GPU. It's not a good idea to have 2 instances close to each other. If you look in the demo page, so I have an example here, then I scroll down, I have another one here, and then further down I have another one here. So the idea is that when an instance of the virtual tour is visible, it will run everything. It will run the GPU scene, the CPU scene, and it will consume resources based of this. But when I scroll, when it's out of the viewport visible area, everything will stop. So if the performance will be, it's like it is never there. And again, if I go to this one, it will start again and then stop. Now if you have both of them close to each other, they will both render, and this will add some, it will be heavier to the GPU and CPU to render. So you can add if you want it like this, it will be fine, but my advice is to have some space between the instances in the page so they do not run at the same time. Okay, so I've showed you this part. Let's go now to show in WooCommerce, and this is the last section. Now in WooCommerce, let's select the one product, it doesn't really matter, or products, and let's go here. All you need to do is to, I already have done it, I guess, I think I've tested it here. All you need to do is copy the shortcode anywhere you want in the product description. It doesn't matter when you add it. Update and preview changes, and it will replace the thumbnail. Of course this is the wrong one. Let's add the one that it's okay. Sorry, this one, so that it looks better. What's going on? What? It's not test. Why is still test? What the heck? Now it's okay. Preview changes, and see, now we have the full the full version of it. Of course, now there is not enough room for everything, and we have these arrows for the navigation, but this works exactly the same. So you can add it in WooCommerce as well. So I hope I haven't forgot anything. I covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Now, if you find this is a massive project, it has a lot of fine details, fine-tuned details. So if you find some bugs or something doesn't work right, please contact me. You can contact me in the at the bottom of the page. You'll find my email here, either here or via my website. You can contact me via my contact page. You can use the contact form, or you can use the email address. So feel free to write me an email if you find something. I tested it a lot of times. I've looked into a lot of details, but I might miss something, and no, AI cannot fix this part. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to show you. I hope I haven't forgot anything. So if my voice sounds weird, I want to apologize about that. I am fighting Lyme disease for almost 15 years now, and the COVID destroyed my lungs, I think 32 times. So my breathing is not okay at all, and I have serious brain fog at this point when I'm recording this video. So I apologize. Please accept my apologizes, and I will try to do better next time. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you like this one. Bye bye.